Hello, everyone. How are you today? Well, this is our kids went to school Monday, so this is the end of the first week. And my grandkids have all gotten up. Three boys take showers in the morning, and Miley takes one at night. Haven't had too many explosions. Haven't had arguing or nothing like that. We've been getting in the car, getting on school on time. So that's really good. And then, of course, their grandfather picks them up and brings them home. So, because I don't have a car to do that in the afternoon, so I use my daughter's car in the morning to take them to school. So, and I've been telling them they won't. Well, Miley eats breakfast at home. I've been telling the boys, they get sick if they eat breakfast. So I tell them, make sure you eat your lunch. Well, two of them eat first lunch, which is around 10:30. And they said, that's like morning time. I said, but you don't eat breakfast, so it's okay. You need to eat your lunch. And I encourage them because at this high school, they're allowed to have two fruits, two vegetables, plus their entree. So I encourage them to do that because they like fruit. And I encourage them to get the vegetables and stuff and eat them. And I'm working with Miley because she just has certain foods she likes, like um, she'll eat eggs and toast, plain. She'll eat an egg sandwich, but nothing on it, just plain hamburgers, plain hot dogs, chicken nuggets, chicken patties. Um, she'll eat probably steak and pork chops, ham. She loves ham. She don't like turkey. Um, so, if I have chicken and noodles or beef and noodles, it's kind of hard to get her to eat it. But the other day we had hot dogs. I mean, I've been making meals all week long. And the other day we had hot dogs and mac and cheese. And she did taste the macaroni and cheese. She did like it and she ate some. And then last night we had um, my sister gave me some beef and noodles, and I had added some hamburger helper beef stroganoff to it. And she ate some of them and liked them. She said that her tastes are expanding. Now, tonight, as a treat, their mom's going to give them money, and we're going to go get some stuff at McDonald's, which they haven't had very often. So they're kind of excited about that. So um, they've been good. So Andrew and Joe used to like to stay up late and play on the computers and stuff like that. I've at least got them going to bed between 9:30 and 10:30. So that's good. Miley, she'll go to sleep at when I go to bed, she goes to bed. If I go to bed at 9 o'clock, she goes to bed. So that's pretty good. And I don't know, we're just having a really good time. I'm kind of pleased that the twins go to bed a little bit early because when they were at home, one of them was he would stay up till four in the morning. His mom's asleep. She didn't know that's what he was doing. Then he'd go to sleep, and then he'd be all grumpy. Well, he don't do that with me. So I'm not saying I'll have good luck later because that might not happen. But right now, they just don't know how far to push grandma. And that's best not to try. So, it's easier getting them going than it was the oldest twins. Now, Gavin, he would get up, get dressed, he'd be ready for school. Austin, it was like pulling teeth from a tiger with him. Never did I have an easy time getting that kid up and taking him to school. Never. I was so happy when senior year arrived and it was their last year. Yeah, that was wonderful for me. And of course, my sister now she's got her two last grandkids are in kindergarten, and it's all day. So I guess we're doing okay, except for one. The boy, he decided to pull his pants down out in on recess and peed outside. Okay. Yeah, they said, told the mom, you need to work with him on that. And Lydia, she loves school. She does. She really loves it. But of course, she's just like the rest of the kids. When you eat school lunches, you come home, you're like starving. I mean, all four of the kids come home, they're wanting to eat. Austin and Gavin, when they got home, they were wanting to eat. They were hungry. And then I'm happy to say that Austin, he has a job. Well, he had a job and then he quit. He found another one and he's cleaning and factories and stuff. He really likes it. He really does. So that's good for him. And that's just been what's going on with me. The dogs are just being themselves. Ruben's just being his normal pain in the butt. But what can you do? I found out if you open the door and say, come in, and he just sits there and looks at you. So you have to say, Ruben, come in. Then he comes in. If I tell him to sit, he just looks at me. So I say, Ruben, sit. And he sits. But he still gets in trouble. He's been pretty good. And then yesterday, he pulled stuff off the counters twice and got into stuff. And I just fed him a big bowl of food, and he's back there sniffing around the sack and sniffing around the girls' food. And it's like, I told him, I said, dude, you already ate. You ate a big bowl. You don't need no more. I mean, talking to him, I talk to him just like I'd talk to anybody else. It's like, what do you want me to do? Open the sack and just let you gorge? Because he'd probably eat the whole sack and then look around for something else to eat. It's like he's a bottomless pit. It's like he eats food and it disappears. It don't hit his stomach or something. I don't know. I don't know. He's an odd duck. Odd duck. Sometimes he's over here licking the door, wanting out. And I'm like, well, wait till I put your helmet on and the short yellow bus arrives. That's what it's like. That's what he's like. But, and then we had a cool spell it hit today. So, of course, we shut the air off. It's cold outside. Kids was wearing, well, it was cold in school, too. And I told her, well, it's hot outside. Take your jackets. And then when you get to school, put them on since the air is so cold. And they went outside today, and it was chilly outside. So 2 of them wore sweatshirts. You know, if you get hot, take them off, stick them in your book bag. That's fine. And Miley, she's in 6th grade and changes classes at the school. They're just getting them ready for 7th and 8th grade, but she doesn't really seem to act like she likes school as much as she did 4th and 5th grade. So we'll see how that goes. And other than that, we're doing fine. Everything's going along. My daughter has a job. Miley's mom and my other daughters are doing fine. My oldest daughter, she did call me the other day, and she said that her fiance was coughing a week before, and now his left arm up in his neck was numb and tingling. And, you know, I'm a nurse, so I told her, I said, well, that don't sound right. I said, it's better to be safe than sorry, but I'd go to the emergency room. You don't know you don't know what that could be. And so they went the next day. She told me that his heart's fine. He has sinusitis, and the coughing could have precipitated him pulling a muscle or something like that. And so, like I told her, I said, well, it's better to be safe, because if something was wrong with his heart and I would have told her, oh, he probably just pulled a muscle and he died, I'd have felt that. You know, I kind of feel like it was a waste to go to the hospital now since they know what's wrong, but what if that wasn't the case? So I'd rather feel like that than I would to feel devastated. So, yeah. there's all kinds of things we have to do now. So I'm going to go. I know I haven't been on here lately, but my hip's been bothering me and I've been down for a while. And not really, it just makes me, it hurts and it just doesn't make me feel right. So I don't feel like getting on and talking. Um, so I've been just taking it easy. Take the kids to school and then I don't push myself too much. I mean, pushing myself just means I can be in there, pick clothes up off the floor and it starts hurting, or put clothes in a washer, it starts hurting, or put the clothes in a dryer, it starts hurting, or do dishes, which I still do dishes, but standing up after a while, it bothers me. I have to sit down for a while. And then sometimes when it's really bothering me, I have to lay down because that's the only way it feels better. So it's been like that, and I just haven't felt like being on here. So, but I uh, seen where Pink Roses and Claudia have commented on my last video, so I thought I'd hop on here and say hi, girls. It's good to hear from you. So I'll talk to you guys some other time. Enjoy your day and go out and find something you enjoy to do. And I'll talk to you again. Bye.